Good morning. It's Mrs. Hill and Little Tweet, and you might notice something different about me today. Actually, if you're in my class, you're used to showing up and me wearing crazy wigs all the time. But the reason why I have crazy hair today is because we decided to make it Wacky Wednesday. It's also April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So, for Learning with Little Tweet today, we're going to read this book called April Foolishness. And it's written by Teresa Bateman, illustrated by Nadine Bernard Westcott. All right, let's see what happens. April Foolishness. Life on the farm keeps a gal on her toes. That's what Grandma thought as she flung on her clothes. She grinned, for the grandkids had come for a stay, and wouldn't you know it, they'd picked the right day. Grandpa, oh Grandpa, the cows have got loose. I think Big Brown Bessie just stepped on a goose. And the goose says, the cows are, ouch! I hear some rhyming in here too. Loose, goose. You see that poor goose getting stepped on, and this one's flipped upside down. Imagine, said Grandpa. Good gracious, alas. Then he poured some milk in a tall, frosty glass. Grandpa, oh Grandpa, the chickens are out. They're squawking and squabbing and racing about. Imagine, said Grandpa. Amazing, oh my, as he popped some eggs into the skillet to fry. He doesn't seem that concerned, I don't think. Grandpa, oh Grandpa, the pigs broke the gate. They're in the tomatoes. Oh, hurry, don't wait. Look at the pigs getting all the tomatoes. Oh, this one's throwing a tomato right at that guy's head. Imagine, said Grandpa. I'm really quite shaken. He reached in the fridge and he got out the bacon. So I just noticed something. I just noticed that every time he hears about somebody escaping or causing chaos, he pulls out another food. Let's see. So first he pulled out the milk because the grandkid was telling him about the cows, and milk comes from cows. Then he pulled out the eggs when they were telling him about the chickens. And then he pulled out the bacon when they were telling him about the pigs, because bacon comes from pigs. Let's see. I wonder what's going to be next. So he pulled out the bacon. It looks like he's making a yummy breakfast. Grandpa, oh Grandpa, the goats are all freed. Oh no, they're running around in a smelly stampede. I wonder what he's going to get for breakfast for the goats. Imagine, said Grandpa, it's really quite scary. Then he sliced the goat cheese that he bought from the dairy. Grandpa, oh Grandpa, the sheep are all gone. I heard that they're munching on somebody's lawn. Imagine, said Grandpa, I hope things get better. He opened the closet and got out a sweater. Now, on the sweater, it says 100% sheep's wool. So the wool from his sweater came from sheep. Grandpa, oh, why won't you listen to me? The farm's going nuts. If you'd look, you would see. But Grandpa just grinned as he took out the bread and he popped in some toast for his breakfast instead. Oh no. Look at the dog eating the boot. It is wild over there. Then Grandma appeared. What a hullabaloo! Who's causing this noise, the grandkids or you? It's nothing, said Grandpa. Ignore them, I say. They're trying to trick me. It's April Fool's Day. Oh, so this whole time he's ignoring them because he thinks they're trying to play a trick on him. And all these things that they're saying are happening aren't actually happening, because on April Fool's Day, people like to play tricks. But honey, said Grandma, you'll find to your sorrow, it's not April Fool's Day today, but tomorrow. Then Grandpa turned red and he gave out a roar. He sped through the kitchen and dashed out the door. Grandma just smiled as she pulled up a stool. She nibbled his toast and she called, April Fool. Oh, Grandma tricked him and the grandkids. So all those things that the grandkids said were happening actually were a trick, and he didn't believe it, but then Grandma tricked him and he got really worried and ran out the door, but it was all just a trick. All the animals are just fine. Now, oh, and here's the very last page. Now look, it was just a silly little trick, and now they're taking good care of him and enjoying a nice breakfast. So what I want to know is, did you play a trick on someone for April Fool's Day? Or did someone play a trick on you? Maybe not this year, but a different year. I know in my family, sometimes we like to play some silly April Fool's jokes. So I'd like to hear about that. Maybe you can send me a message or write about an April Fool's Day trick that you played on someone or that someone played on you. Okay? But we have another story to read. So I'm going to read this book. Waiting is Not Easy. Oh no, my phone almost died. Sorry, I think we're good though. Waiting is Not Easy by Mo Willems. And I think you guys can relate to that, because we're waiting and waiting and waiting to be able to leave our houses again, right? And go back to school and go to all the places we love. And it's not easy to wait, and we're going to have to wait quite a bit longer. But sometimes waiting is important and worth it, and helps us to appreciate things more, right? Waiting is not easy. Gerald! I have a surprise for you. Yay! What is it? The surprise is a surprise. Oh. Is it big? Yes. Is it pretty? Yes. Can we share it? Yes. I cannot wait. You will have to. Oh. Wait, what? Why? The surprise is not here yet. So I will have to wait for it? Yes. It says groan, but instead of saying groan, I just made a groaning sound. You make your best groaning sound. Like if someone told you had to wait to have ice cream or wait to have cupcakes or wait to go somewhere awesome, you would probably do a big groan, right? Or maybe not. Maybe you're good at waiting. But let's pretend you're not good at waiting. Do a big groan. Ready? Oh. Oh, well, if I have to wait, I will wait. I am waiting. Waiting is not easy. Piggy, I want to see your surprise now. He didn't do a very good job of being patient, did he? I'm sorry, Gerald, but we must wait. Oh! Look, he groaned so loud that it knocked Piggy down. Piggy said, oof. I am done waiting. I do not think your surprise is worth all this waiting. Oh no, now he's getting kind of rude. I will not wait any more. Poor Piggy. Okay, I will wait some more. It will be worth it. Oh no, now we have to do the biggest groan of all. Ready? It's gonna even be so big that it's gonna squish Piggy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Groan! And Piggy says, eek! Piggy! We have waited too long. It is getting dark. It is getting darker. Soon we will not be able to see each other. Soon we will not be able to see anything. We have wasted the whole day. We know that Gerald freaks out sometimes, right? He loses his temper, he's not patient, and he just lets it all out. Well, we have waited and waited and waited and waited. And for what? For that. Oh, you ready? Oh. What do you think that is? It's beautiful night sky and all those beautiful stars. This was worth the wait. I know. Tomorrow morning, I want to show you the sunrise. I cannot wait. And then here's Pigeon. You know, Pigeon's always hiding in the back, and Pigeon says, wow. All right, guys. So this book was all about how waiting is not easy. So is there something that you're waiting for? I know Owen, he's been skateboarding a lot, and we ordered him a skateboard that's a little bit bigger because the one he has is a little small for him. But it's going to take a long time to come. And he said, Mom, it's going to be really hard to wait for this skateboard. And he keeps asking me when his skateboard's coming. And it's going to be a while, and waiting is not going to be easy. So is there something that you're waiting for? Maybe you are waiting to go back to school. Maybe you are just waiting for somebody to be ready to help you or play with you. Or maybe you're waiting for your brother or sister to play a game. Maybe you're waiting for bedtime because you're ready to go to sleep. Maybe you're waiting for your birthday. I don't know. I know some people have birthdays coming up. But, even if it's hard to wait, we need to be patient. And sometimes waiting helps us to appreciate things a little bit more when we finally get to have them, right? Or finally get to go where we want to go. All right, guys, that is part 1 of Learning with Little Tweet today on Wacky Wednesday, which is also April Fool's Day. So Little Tweet wants to say, have a happy day and come back for part 2.